Welcome back to Virtual Reality. My name is Thomas and you are watching VoodooDE VR. Yeah, the next episode of the VR and AR weekly news are here, but before we get through the list, I want to say I will be on vacation for 3 weeks. I really need that. So the next weekly news will be on July 27th earliest, or even on August 2nd. So please consider that. However, I pre-produced a lot of videos, so you will have to watch or you can watch a lot of cool stuff. So what do we have? Dreams will get PlayStation VR support. Then there is a big news of Pimax, for example, the 8KX or the stretch goals from the Kickstarter campaign. Google buys the AR company North. Then Facebook showed a new VR prototype that's very small. Then Beat Saber will not be in VR arcades anymore, and some SteamVR statistics. Also, you will find the newest releases and sales, and from this week on you will find again the PlayStation VR sales because of the help of my awesome community. You will find everything about VR and AR on this channel thanks to my sponsors VoodooDE, Opperman Events, Andi de Velzer VR Ambassador, Alpha Blend Interactive and Virtual Escape. Let's have some fun with the weekly news and let's go!
VoodooDE.
Finally, Dreams on the PlayStation 4 will get VR support. If you don't know the game, so this is I would like to say it's a sandbox game. You can create your own games, your own worlds, like for example jump and run games or even animation movies or stuff. You can do anything with that, and it's very interesting. And you can not only create, but you can also play the stuff that the community created, of course. And this will get VR support at July 22nd, 2020. The game is already there, but the update will be downloaded for free on this date, and then you can play it with the PlayStation VR. It will have move controller support, so you have the 2 sticks, and then you can use the creative mode with that and create your own stuff. I'm really looking forward to the stuff that the community will create with the PSVR mode of Dreams VR. Big Pimax news incoming. So Pimax has announced a new Kickstarter update here, and this is huge. This is a big thing, so let's go through it. The 8KX headset is shipping now, and 76 8KX headsets were already shipped from a total of 215 that are already produced, and this is 56% of all 8KX backers. Then you have an option for $449 to buy a Pimax Artisan headset. This is a little lower specs headset from Pimax, and the 8K Plus is now available on Pimax Europe, on Amazon Europe, sorry. For the modules, the first 200 eye tracking modules will be shipped in 2 weeks, and if you are a backer, you can buy them for $99. That's a little bit sad because at the beginning they promised that we get this for free in the stretch goal, but they changed their opinion. We have to pay now. That's sad. It's bad. The eye tracking makes dynamic foveated rendering possible, and the good thing is that it will impact all games, and that's great. And for example, in Skyrim you will have an additional performance of 36%, and this is really great. It's really, really great. It also tracks 3 times faster due to a new interface. The first 200 hand tracking modules will be shipped in July. I have the hand tracking module of the first generation, so the first prototype, and even that is the best hand tracking I already tried. It's even better than with the Quest. It has a really big range, and I really love it. Then there are 3 different audio straps, one with normal just for comfort, then one with integrated speakers, and one with this Valve Index speakers, Valve Index like speakers, and you can choose them here. Yeah, The stretch goal package changed. They changed something. They removed a cooling fan, prescription lens adapter, and one piece of content, but then they made an upgrade to a better audio strap. They include a vision comfort kit, an extra new thin foam and silicone sleeve, and the option to buy a wireless adapter for $100, 2 pieces of software content, and the option to buy eye tracking for $99. I don't like this, to be honest, because they promised all of that for free, besides the wireless adapter. However, all of that stuff will be shipped in one package at the beginning of August. If you don't get your stretch goal items before October 31st, 2020, you will get $150 back to your PayPal account. Pimax will pay for shipping, but all other stuff like VAT or customer fees we have to pay ourselves. Stretch goal tracking system, you can track your package and see where it is. New stretch goals opt-out option. That means if you have the package for the stretch goals, you can say, I don't want this, I want a Pimax 8KX for 350% off. But this is only limited for 500 people. Then there are 2 new cables. The first one is an optical cable, and that means you only require 1 USB port instead of 2. This cable is currently in test, and you will be able to buy it soon, as well as a new laptop cable, and that means it has a mini display port interface. You don't have to work with adapters anymore if you have a laptop. For the Pimax Sword and Sword Sense controllers, they are still in production. The focus was on the modules, and now the main focus is on the controllers. However, if you don't want the controllers anymore, you can get your money back for the controllers, not for the base stations. Then there will be a new Pimax environment. For now, the people that have a Pimax, you know, when you start the Pimax, there's this really ugly planetary environment, really ugly, and they will change that now. It will look like the Oculus Store or something like that, where you will see news and updates and your game list, library, setup guide, and all this stuff. And that's really cool. I'm looking forward to that. It will be open source later this year, and the beta will be released in July. Yeah, guys, that's it for the update. Very interesting. And Pimax is doing, if that is right, what they say. You never know if that's right, what Pimax says. But if it's right, it's a good thing. Google acquired North. North is a company that produces like AR glasses. The name of the first one was Focals, and it was not successful, and that the reason was that if you buy it, you had to go to a shop in New York or Toronto, I think, and you have to get this fit to your head, and of course that was the reason nobody wanted to do that. If you don't live in New York or Toronto, that's a bad thing. However, Google acquired them, and the new Focals 2.0 will be cancelled, and Google will use the technology for their own headset. Perhaps for the Google Glass, or even for another AR or VR hardware. We will see. Very interesting. We will see what Google is doing with that. So Facebook showed early prototype of a very, very small and thin VR glasses. I would say it's not a headset, it's really glasses. Look at this. They are so small. Look at the background pictures here. Wow. Look at this. It's only 9 millimeters thick. And that's really awesome if you consider how big a current headset is. However, this is a really early prototype. You only have one color and no 3D effect and no tracking sensors included. That means, of course, when it's ready, it will be bigger again. But what they are doing is really interesting. Consider that if the final version is ready, it will have the same field of view than current headsets. That means 110 degree, and with the glasses that looks like normal sunglasses. Wow! So this is VR in 3 generations. However, don't wait for it. It will take years and years to produce that. First thing that Facebook and Oculus will release are Half Dome 2 and 3. Some people consider that as the Oculus Quest 2. We will see. However, you see that Facebook is still pushing money into VR development stuff, and I really like that, to be honest. So owners of VR arcades were really shocked this week when they read that Facebook is stopping Beat Saber from VR arcades. So they have to remove their Beat Saber VR arcade machines until July 31st, 2020. And this is really bad, to be honest. Facebook says that the development of the VR arcade edition of Beat Saber was too much work, and they want to focus on the consumer product. So they want to focus on Beat Saber for at home. And I don't think this is a good decision, because Beat Saber is a really good magnet for people that want to see VR for the first time. So if you go into a VR arcade, or you even stand in front of a VR arcade and you look through the windows and you see somebody playing Beat Saber, it's very impressive. And if this is not possible anymore, that's really bad. So I think that will be the end of many VR arcades, to be honest. That's really, really bad, because there were a lot of big queues in front of the Beat Saber VR arcade machines. It's bad. What do you think about this decision of Facebook? Write it in the comments below. Time for some statistics. So, the winners this month were the Valve Index and the Oculus Quest. And of course, I totally expected that, because the Valve Index is the best or the most important high-end headset, and the Quest the most important beginner's headset. And of course, people play SteamVR games with the Oculus Quest via Link. It's more compatible now. You can use the included cable now and stuff. Oculus is really pushing that, and I bet if these two headsets were available better, especially the Valve Index, it's still not available, then it would even be higher for the Valve Index. I'm so sure. The losers this month were the old Oculus Rift and the old HTC Vive. Of course, they are old. People want a new headset. The screen door effect is bad and stuff. So yeah, these are the statistics for this month. What headset do you have, and what headset do you want? Write it in the comments below. So before we come to the releases this week, thanks to my new supporters Andrew Kamen, ImoB and Mankind420. Thank you so much for your support. If you want to see more of my stuff, like the SteamVR 1 review, weekly news and all the other cool videos, and behind the scenes videos, support me from $1 per month via Patreon or YouTube membership. You can find everything in the description below. I have to tell you, I'm on vacation for 3 weeks now. That means the next weekly news will be earliest on Monday, July 27th. So there will be 3 weeks, or at least 2 weeks, no weekly news. Please consider that. I will be back soon, and I produced videos, of course, that I will show you during my vacation. I'm producing stuff, of course, for you, even if I'm not there. So let's go to the releases this week. Walk-in VR. People that have physical disabilities can play VR games with that. I showed that on my channel. Tire Guard Trial of Honor. This is a wave-based archery game. And Iron Guard VR. It's a science fiction tower defense game with RTS elements. Looks pretty cool here. On the Oculus Quest, we have Shooty Skies Overdrive. This is a wave shooter. Shoot, 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 shoot. Then on the Oculus Rift, we have Blue Planet VR. We can check out real environments in virtual reality. We have also Shooty Skies Overdrive and Football in Revolution. This is a kickers simulator. Looks pretty interesting. Why not? And of course on the PlayStation VR, Iron Man VR, one of the best VR games for the PlayStation VR. It's a must-buy for people that love action games. It's really good. You can check out a review on my channel. Then Pixel Ripped 1995, a really cool retro shooter mix, available on the PlayStation VR now. And Party Pumper, a DJ game, also available now on the PlayStation VR. That were the releases this week. So let's check out the sales this week. I cannot go through all of them because there are the summer sales. Just go to steamdb.info and filter that from, I would say, 50% discount and rating 80% and VR only here. And then you will get a good list. For example, Onward is 50% off, Gorn 50%, I Expect You to Die. Then we have Smashbox Arena 79% off. Really cool sales here. Form, a really good puzzle game, 65% off, To the Top 75%. Just go through this list. It's really worth it, and the sale goes until July 9th, 2020. The same on the Oculus platform. They also have a sale. Here you can find Superhot VR 54%, Onward 54%, Arizona Sunshine even 65%, Shadow Legend 54%, Contractors 55%. So cool deals here. Skyworld, this is a strategy game, 70% off. I'm really glad about this deal. Just check it out, go to this page here, and then you will find cool sales. So guys, good news, finally I can show you the PlayStation VR deals again because of my awesome community. I love my community, and this time I especially love Kijan DS, who made me a cool program that filters all the sales out of the web pages from the Sony store. Thank you so much. I will try that for 2 weeks, for 2 weekly news now. Consider I'm on vacation for 3 weeks now, but after that I will try it as well. And for now it looks very good. So here comes the PlayStation VR sales. Chess Ultra is 65% off. Then we have Trackmania Arcade Racer, 67% off. Bound, this is I would like to say jump and run, a walking simulator jump and run game with artworks and stuff. It's 65% off. Keep talking, nobody explodes. You have to defuse a bomb. 50% off. Here They Lie is a horror adventure. 60% off. Raw Data. This is a very cool shooter for the PlayStation VR. 65% off. Sprint Vector is a sports game, 60% off. Electronauts is a DJ game, 60% off. Gun Club VR, a shooting simulation, 60% off. And The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners, very cool zombie adventure, 20% off. And the Tourist Edition is even 25% off. So guys, as I told you, I'm on vacation for 3 weeks, and the next weekly news will be earliest July 27th, perhaps even on August 2nd. I will see. I really need the vacation because, you know, I have a full-time job as IT administrator so that I can afford all this stuff. And then I'm doing YouTube, and I have my private stuff. There's a lot of stuff going on, so I really need the vacation now. But I pre-produced a lot of videos, so you will see a cool videos stuff even though I'm not here. So guys, thank you so much for your support, for watching. Please give me a thumbs up for all my videos, and see you next time in virtual reality. See ya!
VoodooDE